If you're a new creator that's starting out on OnlyFans and you might feel a bit confused, a bit unsure on what content you should do, what platforms you should focus on, and you're seeing all these other big creators that are making so much money and you don't quite know how or what you need to do, then this video is exactly for you, because in this video, I'm going to be covering which platforms you need to focus on, what kind of content and brand you should be doing, and also how to be successful yourself on OnlyFans. So let's get straight into it. My name is Luca. I'm CEO of Uncovered Management, and we are a brand growth specialist. And we help creators build your brand on social media and scale you to the top 0.1%. As a creator that is new to OnlyFans and is seeing all these other creators going viral, making a ton of success, one of the most important things that you do starting out is sticking to one platform. So as always, there are tons and tons of advice on Reddit, on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube, everywhere out there. Everyone is telling you to do one thing, to do this thing. They're successful with this thing, with that thing, and whatnot. As a creator, the most important thing that you do is focus on one platform. And that could be Reddit, that could be Twitter, that could be TikTok, that could be Instagram. And I'll go through each platform and which one you should focus on more. So Reddit, personally, I wouldn't focus on Reddit. The main reason being is that the chances that you get banned and the chance that you actually grow to a really high level is extremely low, and it isn't really worth your time to focus on in terms of the content. It is a bit annoying as well in terms of the moderators and in terms of the rules of the subreddits, and it is a bit confusing as well. So Reddit isn't really what I would focus on. Twitter is another great example. Twitter is something that's actually really simple, and you can easily have Twitter running in the background. But again, it isn't that really main platform that really drives success and really drives growth. It's something that is easily able to run on the side. You can easily have an assistant logged in in retweet groups or posting for your Twitter for you specifically. The two platforms that I've left last are the main two platforms that you should be spending your time on. Number one is TikTok and number two is Instagram, and one is better than the other. Right now, if you do have a TikTok running and you are actively running TikTok, you've probably already had a bunch of bans, a bunch of old accounts get banned, a bunch of new accounts that you made get banned, accounts not performing as good. Maybe you are going viral, but your accounts might not be kind of converting the same way that they should. And that's like kind of the main issue with TikTok at the moment, is that TikTok is great, but you are going to get banned quite easily. And also after getting banned, it takes a while to build your audience back up, and accounts aren't going as viral as quick as they used to before. So TikTok is still good, and focusing on content that does good on TikTok is great, but the main platform that you want to spend your time onto is on Instagram. And Instagram is by far your best asset, your best platform to grow and scale really far when it comes to in your OnlyFans account. The main reason being with Instagram is that you're actually able to build a brand, build a following, and build an audience that are bought into you as a person, to you as a creator. They know your personality, they know the behind the scenes through your IG stories, and they just know you more on a deeper level. And on OnlyFans, the reason why the platform does so well is because those are the people that are going to subscribe. The people that can see your authenticity, can see how you are as a normal creator and just a normal person, and attach to that and like the relatability, like just your personality. Those are going to be the people that are going to spend the most on OnlyFans, are going to subscribe, and are going to want to get to know you and tip you and buy your content on OnlyFans. So the reason why Instagram is the best is because one, it allows that, but then two, it actually allows you to build your brand long term and gain millions of followers. The best thing about Instagram is you're spending your time and you're building a real asset. You're building a social media page that can be used in the next year, in the next 2-3 years, however long you decide to do it for. But what it does is that as you get bigger at 50k followers or 100k followers, 200k followers, and so on and so forth, you're getting more and more and more subscribers, and you're getting brand recognition. You also have brand deals open up. You also have more social proof. So for example, the bigger you are as a creator, the more other people are likely to follow you, the more likely fans are likely to follow you, and it kind of spirals and goes from there. And the most important thing with Instagram is really to do content that you enjoy filming. When it comes to Instagram, what I want to go through in this video is really how to have success with it, because again, you might already be successful on Instagram, you might already have 30, 40 or 50k followers, but the main thing on Instagram is you want to know what is your market? What is your sector of the market, your niche, your brand? Where is it that you stand out? And what are the competitors in the market? The strategy that I would follow when it comes to your Instagram content is really focusing on, okay, what is it I want to film? What kind of content do I enjoy filming? What content is it that people enjoy viewing? Have a look through your old videos. Which ones perform the best? Which ones can you redo and change a little tweak to the video and re-film it and post it again? And really have to think about what the audience wants to see. So what kind of content would they enjoy? Because a lot of creators either go down the route of really overly sexual and overly sexualizing themselves when it comes to content and doing like super OFE content. But the reality is that that isn't exactly what the audience want to see. It doesn't make you as relatable, and it doesn't make you as attainable as well as a guy that subscribes to OnlyFans models would want to see. So you really have to think what they would want to see. What really does the best is honestly just being authentic and being yourself. Once you kind of figure that out, the next thing that you want to do is research creators in your niche. So researching other creators in your sector of the market. So for example, let's say you're an emo creator, researching, okay, who are the best emo creators? How big is the emo space in the OnlyFans world? How many followers do they have? Why are they separated from the other emo creators that maybe have 5, 10, 15, 20k followers? And what are they doing differently? And really understanding what are they doing better? Why are they performing so good? And again, if you want to get to the top, if you want to perform really well on OnlyFans and make 6 figures a month, you really have to reverse engineer what the top creators are already doing. And it's actually very easy because all of their marketing, all of their promotion is all out there for free for you to see on their Instagram account, on their other social media accounts. And provided you know what is performing well, I would get a list of about 10 different creators that are in your niche, and you really have to understand what your niche and your brand actually is. And if you want more help on that, I actually have a video here on the Uncovered Management channel, which I'll pop up above here, which you can click and have a view. And that really goes into more how to figure out your brand and figure out your niche and what type of style of content you want to do and want to portray. But once you figure that out, you really want to knuckle down on, okay, what content is it that they're doing? What is performing? And simply just reusing and redoing that content for yourself with your own personality, with your own brand twist on it, and just your own twist on those things, and really bringing yourself, your authenticity, your own personality out with that content. And provided you really focus on that and really dedicate to that as a creator, of course, your time is actually the most important thing for your growth. What I mean by that is if you're spending your time on that one thing and really focusing on your content, on your social media, on growing your presence, what's kind of going to happen from there is as your Instagram grows, you're going to have more followers. As you have more followers, you're going to have more fans. As you have more fans, your OnlyFans profile is going to grow bigger and bigger and bigger, with more fans coming to your profile, obviously tipping, spending, unlocking your content, and overall growing your earnings on OnlyFans. And then it just spirals and get bigger and bigger and bigger if you focus on the main thing. As a solo creator, you might have a lot of things running. Maybe you have to obviously chat on your account, post on other platforms, edit content, and all of these other things. And the main important things for that is that you make sure that you're not spending as much time on all these other things, because those aren't going to be the main thing that is going to make you more money. Provided your focus is still on that main thing, which is your social media content, your brand, and posting good, consistent social media short form content on Instagram, that is where you're going to see the most growth. And when it comes to the actual videos, really kind of understanding what actually works and what performs. So really looking into the hook of the video. Why did this video do good? Why are other people viewing these videos? And these are a lot of the stuff that we actually go through with our clients and with the creators that we work with that are already in the top 0% of OnlyFans. And it's at a deeper level than what a lot of other people in the industry are looking at. When you look at content, you really have to look at the layers beneath content and why things do good. And the more you understand that, the more you realize how these creators that are doing massive numbers, making millions of dollars a month, a year, and social media followers, you can see that with their content is that one step above. And again, as long as you're focused on that goal and on that mission, you will get to that point as well, provided that you are constantly improving with the content and constantly tweaking very little things, testing testing different things and seeing the improvements in your views. In terms of the actual strategy on Instagram, the best strategy that we use is we go with about 3 to 4 accounts. So you have your main Instagram account, and that's your mother account. And then you have backup accounts, so about 2 backup accounts. And those backup accounts, the main reason for them is basically to protect you when you have an account warning or an account flag. Instagram do have these little things with account warnings and account flags and bans, and it is an issue for certain creators. It isn't too big of a problem provided that you archive the pictures that got flagged or the videos, but that's why it's good to have backup accounts and kind of have a network of accounts, so that if one of your accounts gets banned, you're easily able to replace it with another one of your accounts, or another one of your accounts is going viral, so you don't lose that traffic for the day on your OnlyFans account. And again, as long as you're committed to that long-term growth and you really want to earn big on the platform and earn big on OnlyFans, and you understand the importance of your brand, the importance of your content, then you will actually set yourself apart. You will not be stuck in that 5 to 0 to 10K a month mark. And that's where you'll be able to separate and earn 50,000, 100 and 200,000 or more a month on OnlyFans. And that's kind of what these other creators that you see that are performing well, that are going viral, that are doing great content. That's the kind of difference that right now, if you don't see that in your own content, or if you feel like you need help with that, that is really where the difference lies. And the chatting side of things, the OnlyFans account management side of things, again, all of that stuff is a lot easier to kind of help with and a lot easier to really have running and have it so that when you are having a lot of fans come in, when you are going viral, that side of things is a lot easier to handle and a lot easier to make more money per fan that is coming into your account. But as a creator, your focus has got to be on the social media side of things, got to be on your content. And provided you put the work in on that, the rest will follow. And if you are still a bit unsure about that and you want to know more about how you can grow on social media, how your brand and your following and your fans can grow, then you can easily pop us a message on our Instagram, Uncovered Management, and I'll be happy to answer any message and happy to help out, even giving a little account audit to see any tips or advice that I would give you where you could grow your account where it is right now. But apart from that, I hope this video was valuable. I hope you took some insights or some pieces of value which you can apply to your social media, to your growth on OnlyFans, so that you can get to that top 0.1%. If you want to know more about us and Uncovered, you can check out our Instagram. You can pop me a message. If you want to know more about potentially working together or management, you can also DM us any questions on Instagram. But I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you all in the next video.